Hello and welcome. We'll be moving through about a 10 to 15 minute practice called Unlock Your Spinal Chakras. This is a small snippet of a longer class I offer on my Patreon, and so if you enjoy it, you are welcome to check that out later. For now, just arrive. Sitting up nice and tall, grounding through your sitting bones, allow your eyes to close. Bring your attention to your back body, to your spine. Your spine is not just a stack of bones, it's an incredible superhighway, a vibrant conduit for cosmic energy, for your life force, for prana. And these aren't just stretches, these are going to be invitations to rinse the space between each vertebra, to hydrate those precious discs, and to lovingly coax any stagnant energy, prana, any stuck energy up through every single one of your chakras, all the way from the tip of your tailbone right up to the crown of your head. So with not a lot of time, we are going to dive right in. We'll start with our root awakening. Make your way into butterfly pose, also known as Baddha Konasana, and you'll just bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees splay out wide. You can choose to keep your heels closer to the groin for a deeper inner thigh stretch, or a bit further away to focus on your lower back. It's all up to you. And when you're ready, gently begin to fold forward over your feet. And there's no need to force anything here, so just pad those palms forward, drop that head down, and let gravity be your friend. Allow your head to hang. Just let the weight of the upper body create a gentle traction along your lumbar spine. This is where those precious intervertebral discs get a chance to drink in some much needed space and hydration. It's like giving them a fresh sip of water. As you settle into this pose, I want you to bring your awareness down into the base of your tailbone, where the home of the root chakra lives, Muladhara, and this energy center governs groundedness, stability, and belonging. So silently, or even out loud if you wish, I want you to affirm right now, I am safe inside this body. I am safe inside this body. And just feel those sitting bones rooting into the earth, connecting you to that unwavering support beneath you. Because this is a quicker practice, we aren't going to hold these poses as long as we would in a traditional yin practice. But of course, if you wanted to pause the video and stay here for a bit longer, you're welcome to. And take another breath here. I am safe inside this body. Let it be an anchor, a reminder of your inherent security. This deep internal connection to what truly awakens the root. And then to exit, just walk your hands back in and lift your torso back up. When you come up to sit, you can reach down and support your knees, bringing them back together. And when your feet are on the floor, place your palms down behind you and just windshield wiper your legs side to side, releasing any lingering sensations. Moving on, we'll go up to the sacral chakra now, the Svadhisthana chakra, the seat of our creativity. To do this, I want you to come over onto your belly, setting up for a Sphinx pose. You'll bring your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Your forearms are parallel and your palms are flat. Your legs are long behind you, about hip-width distance or wider, making more space around your lower spine. And here, I want you to just feel that powerful extension in your lower back. There's 5 lumbar vertebrae here that you're invited to gently extend, creating this subtle, nourishing back bend. And then your erector spinae muscles, which run along the side of the spine, are starting to wake up too. Remember, we're not forcing the back bend, we're just inviting a sweet natural curve. So be in a spot that feels good to your body. And as you hold, bring your awareness down into your low abdomen, low belly, just above your pubic bone, below your navel. This is the home of the sacral chakra. And silently affirm, I create with ease. I create with ease. I create with ease. And sense how that low belly area softens as you breathe. I create with ease. Imagine the cerebrospinal fluid, that vital liquid, gently bathing your spinal cord and the discs, bringing in nourishment and fluidity. If you feel like you want a little bit more here in the last moments of holding this pose, you might press straight up into those palms, coming into seal pose. And if you make your way up into seal pose, just keep your shoulders down and your heart lifting. Keep your breath flowing. Both seal and sphinx are potent backbends. So whatever variation you choose, just allow your breath to be slow and steady. Take another full breath in and out. And then releasing, you can come back down, sliding your palms around near the chest and pressing back into a child's pose to rebound from that back bend. So hips go all the way down to the heels, the arms extended, and the forehead is on the floor. Giving your lower back a beautiful counter stretch and releasing for another breath in, out. And then we're making our way back up into our palms. We'll make our way into a kneeling position. So go ahead and sit on your heels first, and then prop yourself all the way up on your shin bones. Place your palms around your lower back, fingertips point up or down. Hug your inner thighs toward a midline lightly, as if maybe you're holding a yoga block off the floor with your inner thighs. And then as you ease your hips forward, lift your heart up, coming into camel pose. We're moving into the solar plexus chakra, Manipura. This is the center of your personal power, your confidence, your digestion. And so as you come into this pose, I want you to just breathe into your belly. We're creating so much space in the internal organ system of the abdomen here, stretching and stimulating the Manipura chakra, allowing the energy here to fire up. And your affirmation is a powerful one. It's, I own my center. So I want you to feel that strength radiating from your core, from your very essence. I own my center. We'll just take a few more breaths here. Hips press forward. Open up the abdomen, shoulder blades down the back. Notice any warmth radiating from that solar panel area of your body. That beautiful, vibrant energy shimmering within. And then slowly bring yourself back up, shoulders over the hips, and sit back down onto your heels. We're moving on up, coming to the heart chakra now. So what you'll do for this pose is lie onto your back. So lie all the way down onto your back. Stretch your arms overhead and your legs forward. We're coming into a pose called Banana Asana. And so you'll begin to walk your heels all the way to the bottom right corner of your yoga mat. And when you get your heels all the way to the right, just make sure your hips still feel level. So you didn't go so far that your left hip is lifted. And then cross your right ankle over your left ankle and walk your head and shoulders and arms also over to the right. So you're coming into this big side bend. And keep your shoulders and your hips as grounded as possible and breathe into your heart space. This is the Anahata chakra, your center for boundless love, compassion, and connection. The pose is very good for peeling open the intercostal fascia, that's the tissue between your ribs. It also allows the discs in your back, particularly from T5 to T12, to enjoy a little lateral glide or lateral flexion. Also, breathe into the space of your heart, expanding. Your affirmation here is, I give and receive love effortlessly. So just allow that intention to wash over you. I give and receive love effortlessly. Take about 3 more breaths, truly enjoying the stretch. And then slowly uncross your ankles, march your heels back to neutral, your head and your shoulder blades back to neutral, and just move into the other side. Walk your heels left. Go as far as you can before your right hip starts to lift, and then cross left ankle over right. Then walk your head and your shoulder blades over to the left as well, creating that big side bend. And from that side bend, close your eyes and relax. Breathe into the stretch, breathe into your right lung, breathe into those rib tissues. I give and receive love. I give and receive love. And then slowly begin to bring yourself back to neutral, uncrossing the ankles, walking the head and the arms back to neutral. As you come back to neutral, you can give yourself a big squeeze. Just draw those knees into the chest. And then we'll fall into a twist. We'll take the knees and let them roll down to the right side of the room and reach the left arm open to the left. And then the trick here is to turn your gaze to look over the left shoulder, tapping into that throat chakra, Vishuddha. So Vishuddha is the center of communication, truth, authentic expression. So as you fall open into this twist, let your gaze follow your left hand. This thoracic rotation is incredibly beneficial. It's massaging your internal organs and more subtly stimulating the vagus nerve, which is the longest nerve in the body. It runs from the brainstem all the way down through the abdomen, influencing your rest and your digest response. It also mobilizes the vertebra from C7, which is in the base of your neck, down to T8, which is mid-thoracic. So this pose, all in all, is encouraging flexibility, release in the areas that are often stiff in our body. The mantra for this pose is, I speak and I listen with clarity. I speak and I listen with clarity. So just feel the twist, feel the release, feel that subtle energy moving through your neck and throat. Truly breathe into this stretch, allowing the spine to unwind. And then bring your knees back to center. And drop your knees the other way. Knees come down left. Gaze follows the right hand over the shoulder. I speak and I listen with clarity. Steady, even breaths. Embracing that balance and that release. Slowly begin to bring yourself back to neutral and pull your knees close into your chest. From here, go ahead and rock and roll your body until you're seated. As you come up to sit, extend your legs forward. We're coming into a pose called caterpillar, and it's a deep forward fold that invites profound insight and awakens our third eye chakra, Anja chakra, or the center of intuition, wisdom, and inner knowing. So extend your legs, reach for your toes, drop your head. Allow your spine to round, your head to hang heavy. In this long held forward fold, those posterior ligaments along the entire length of your spine are slowly and gently yielding. You can think of these as like deep connective tissues that run along the back of the spinal column. The pose is particularly good for decompressing the lower lumbar vertebra from L4 to S1, often an area of tension and compression. So as you settle into stillness, bring your attention to where you're feeling that stretch. Bring your attention also to the space between your eyebrows, the location of the Anja chakra. And here you might picture a soft, shimmering indigo flame. Imagining any fog, any mental clutter lifting away. With every exhale, clearing your mind. With every inhale, feel your insight sharpening, your intuition becoming clearer like a lens, focusing. Take one more deep, full breath in and out. And then roll yourself back up nice and slow, and we'll prepare for our very last chakra, which is the crown connection. Lie on your back for final posture, Savasana. With the palms turned up at the sides of your body, the toes relaxing, lie flat on your back. The Sahasrara crown chakra, the pinnacle of spiritual connection, enlightenment, and a profound sense of wholeness and ease. As you lie on your back, allowing your eyes to close, breathe in and out through your nose, and surrender, let go. Feel the earth beneath you. It's holding every inch of your body. And imagine those 33 vertebrae, each one melting like warm wax into the mat. Your mantra here is I am, I am, I am. Connecting you to a sense of wholeness in your being. Take another breath for this deep integration of body, mind, and spirit. Bring your awareness to the base chakra, Muladhara at the tailbone. Imagine a shimmering silver thread of prana, life force energy, spiraling gently, rising up from the tip of your tailbone, weaving its way through each of your chakras, Svadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Anja, and finally blooming like a lotus through the crown of your head, Sahasrara. You're welcome to, at this time, start to move your body a little bit, wiggle your fingers and toes if you want, slowly starting to awaken your extremities, but if you'd like to remain here a bit longer, you're welcome to. When you're ready, you can bring your palms to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to be grateful that you've carved some time out, that you've chosen to honor yourself and to honor this practice and honor prana, life force in your body. If you found this practice useful, consider subscribing, hitting the like button or the bell notifications as I come out with practices quite often. Please comment below on which chakra you felt mostly connected to. Thank you so much for being here today, and namaste.